Want to make sure you know right now that everything of my courses are right now on a very special offer. Up to 50% off all of my courses with up to 3 free gifts if you pick up those bundles. I'm going to say this right now at the beginning because that flash sale is going to complete tomorrow and I don't want you to miss this. If you've been trying to get in and learn about attachment, you've been waiting for that next best sale, this is it. Okay, up to 50% off. Don't miss that. Today, what I want to talk to you about is attachment patterns in your relationships and how you may or may not be struggling or stuck inside those relationships. If you have been over and over and over facing the same partner with a different face, right? But the same patterns. If you keep getting left behind by somebody you thought loved you, if you're struggling to make connections work, if you just don't know how to stop the pain in your relationships. Maybe you're anxiously attached, maybe you're disorganized, or on the other spectrum, maybe you get into relationships feeling like this is it. This is my person. And then it completely falls apart in month 6, 7, 8, a year. And it falls apart. And one more time you say, man, I was so invested. I thought this was going to work. I don't know if love will ever work for me. Right? All of these patterns, they're not random. And you're not going to be stuck in them for the rest of your life. You can break them forever. Today, I'd love to hear from you in chat. I've got chat open right here. Hey, guys. Say hi when you pop in. Love to hear from you. But what patterns are you recognizing in your life right now? Do you find people who aren't emotionally available? Do you find that you are constantly trying to please others because you don't think you're good enough? Are you always running away from deeper connection because you're afraid that real love is not possible and that you're going to get trapped and hurt? Do you find yourself frustrated in your relationships because you just don't know what to do? Ladies out there, do you not know what a man must offer you in a relationship to make it worth your time? And do you feel like you don't really know what the best men actually want from you? Maybe you default to mothering because you think that's what a man needs. Guys out there, do you have no idea what a woman actually wants from you in this world? Do you have no concept of how to offer it to her? And men out there, do you not know what a good, loving woman must offer to you in a relationship either? Most people have these patterns in relationships because they have no idea what is even available to them. The point of working on your attachment is not to become securely attached. I know that sounds weird. The goal is not secure attachment itself. Secure attachment is important, but the goal is all the amazing relationship things that come from being securely attached. All of the incredible experiences that are possible, being able to co regulate with your partner on your hardest days, not being exhausted and run down in your relationships, feeling like your partner is always taking more than you have to give. In fact, feeling like you are boosted and enhanced and recharged by your partner's presence and your time with them, and knowing they are also getting recharged by your time, knowing that you have someone there who is bringing the fullness of life for you. Okay. This is not about being dependent. It's about being able to work together as a couple, knowing that you can solve problems with them instead of having to filter everything perfectly and solve it alone fast enough that they don't complain and lose interest. Knowing that you can solve problems together in a peaceful way, that when you have challenges, you can speak to the other person, they'll ask you calm questions. Knowing that on your hardest day, they will be there to support you, not to rescue you, but to support you so that you can get through it easier and have a higher outcome of success. Knowing that you can co-create a life and legacy together with somebody who isn't going to sabotage it, but will make sure you don't sabotage it on your worst days. Someone that has your back fully and completely. That's the doorway that secure attachment leads to. Okay. That's the experiences and outcomes you're trying to grow into. Now, I have a lot of materials to help you achieve this. And hi, Sheila. Hi, Sienna. Good to see you both in here. Everybody else say hi when you pop in. I'd love to talk with you. I'd love to hear from all of you in chat what patterns you might be experiencing. Where are you stuck? What negative patterns do you want to break forever? And give me this. Do you even know what outcomes are possible? Do you even know why secure attachment, what it would lead to? Give me a yes if you know what secure attachment leads to and the outcomes you're hoping to reach. Give me a no if you don't even know what's on the other side of secure attachment. If you don't even know what a great, thriving, enhancing relationship would look like. Okay. If you don't know what being multiplied in your relationships biochemically would even mean, let me know, please. I would love to hear from you. I have a person that came in with no name on it, but hi, good to see you. Welcome. All right. I'm going to go through my resources, okay, and exactly how they can help because you need to know what patterns are even possible. Most of you have to ask me about my courses. You guys might wonder about them. Today, I want to dissect each one of my courses and show you what it is and is not. Ika, hi, Adam. Yes, love it. Ika, you've been around for a long time with me, so thank you, and I'm glad that you understand it. Okay? I'm working a 108-hour shift. That is a lot. I have trouble when I come home. I have trouble uncoupling mentally from my work. I need a way to discharge that pent up emotion. My wife is not a lightning rod. 100%. Being able to step into the home, let her know calmly what you're going to need, let her know that you might need a little bit of space, being able to reconfigure your own self, calm and regulate your nervous system, and then be able to give your best presence to her. And if you have children together, really give your best presence in the home. That's a whole skill set. It's not that you just can't do it or you're bad for not doing it or that you're somehow screwed up. There's a whole set of skills there that you honestly, Mr. T, I love that, that you don't have yet. Skill training is crucial part of this work. Most of you just don't have skills because you learn skills to be safe instead of learning skills to optimize and grow in a good relationship with someone who actually cares about you. Even if you do find someone who cares about you, you won't know how to connect with them in the right way. Heidi Roberts, good to see you in here. I find there's an abundance of men that are unable to be accountable and get upset when you tell them how their actions feel. I've heard a lot of men say the same about women, so I know that it's actually on both sides. But I hear from you, Heidi, from your experience, a lot of men out there doing this. Yes, you're right. There are a lot of men and women who have a lot of insecure attachment behaviors, and they are quite often making it their problem, their partner's problem. I don't want that for any of you. Okay? I don't want that for any of you. That's not how you have to be, and it's also not what you have to accept from a partner. But until you have the skill set to filter people correctly, right? The 4 levels of trust, compatibility testing, the 3 different levels of compatibility, especially chemistry compatibility. There's 3 types of chemistry, not just one, right? Being able to do the 3-date method, even if you already have a partner, deploying the 3-date method now with your partner or with a new partner, right? All of that compatibility filtering, all of those are skills. It's skills. Okay. I see a lot of disorganized attachment going on in the chat right now. So let me bring this up. When I was fixing my own disorganized attachment style about 20 years ago, roughly, before I began this work, I needed something to guide me through exactly what I was supposed to be, who I was supposed to be. I was making decisions based on what would make people happy, or at least not make them angry. I was making decisions not based on what my values or desires were. I didn't really know my values. I didn't even know really my goals. I didn't know what I wanted to build in life. I was so focused on survival, I hadn't defined me. And so I couldn't make decisions from me. I had to make decisions from others, from their origin point for their convenience and their emotions. If that's you, drop me a yes in chat. Let me know, or a me. Drop me a me in chat on that one. Yes or me. If that's you, we've got to fix that. I built a resource that I didn't have. I built the Attachment Bootcamp, my first course, and it's available right now, up to 30% off if you get the course by itself, or 50% off with all 3 courses bundled plus 3 free gifts at the link right here at the bottom of the page, bundle.adamlanesmith.com. Check that out. But the Attachment Bootcamp walks you through what is attachment? How did it form? Why am I the way I am? It gives you a big picture view of who you are and why you are that way. Not a you are broken, flawed, you're messed up, you're terrible, this is how you're bad. This is you logically. This is how you grew. This is you surviving and adapting. Here's how we stop surviving and adapting to that extent and grow you into the person you are and the person you want to be. The next module in there is building your sense of self, your values, your goals, your legacy, your desires, and then deploying those successfully as boundaries in relationships. How to have boundaries with love, not angry boundaries, not boundaries even that hurt people, but boundaries with love and empathy. A lot of people with attachment challenges are afraid of boundaries because they're afraid of hurting people. So they're just going to get hurt instead. Boundaries with love. And then the next module in there is filtering the people you should have in your life from the people you shouldn't have in your life. How to push out the people and even just get them to leave, quite honestly. Not even pushing them out, getting those people to leave that shouldn't be there, and then attracting the best people and being attracted to the best people. Whether this is friendship, family, anything. Okay. Then module 3, romance, because this is so big for so many of you. The right partner for you, attracting them, pulling them in, having conversations, or the conversations you missed that you should have now. what it looks like for the male sex drive and a healthy relationship and male sex drive problems and how to fix them, what it looks like for the female sex drive and should and how, female sex drive issues and how to fix them so that you can feel joyful in your relationship. Not that you have to perform, performing is the problem, actually, quite often. And then how to deploy that into a healthy, loving marriage going forward. That's the attachment boot camp. I built that because I didn't have it. It is all the roadmap I needed and that every one of my clients needs when they come in because they don't understand what to do yet. It gives you a foundation of secure attachment. Okay. The boot camp is for that. So, hi, everybody in here. Love to see you from South Africa, from Massachusetts, everywhere. Me. I got it. See, this is hitting you guys. It hit me too. It was the same thing I was feeling. You're feeling it too. Okay. The boot camp is one great resource for you to have that absolute foundation so that you can deploy boundaries from a firm place that is still gentle and loving, but firm and keeps you safe. The boot camp's built for defining you. Okay, it will help you become fully secure. Now, let's say that during this process, though, you have a relationship with an avoidant man or even an avoidant woman. Okay, I built a course showing you how to calm their nervous system, how to speak to them calmly and measurably to get your needs met, how to make sure they understand you, how to talk about commitment to them, and how to grow a healthy, thriving relationship. I did not build the video course, How to Love an Avoidant Man, to teach you to cater to somebody, to exhaust you, or to put all the work on your plate. The method in there is building a secure relationship. That's what it is. How to build a fully secure relationship with a partner who happens to be avoidant so that you have a couple extra steps to take care of them as a loving partner, but so that you also get taken care of. I should have named the course, I could have named it How to Be Loved by an Avoidant Man, actually. How to be treasured and respected by an avoidant man. How to have an avoidant man trust you. But none of you wanted that. So it's How to Love an Avoidant Man. The vast majority of women who come to me for help, Adam, I really want to learn how to make him understand that I love him. I hear you. How to Love an Avoidant Man was the title. Inside there, how to get an avoidant man to honestly trust me, how to see me as a valuable partner, how to get my needs met consistently, how to feel like I am loved, and how to make both of us feel securely attached. That's the How to Love an Avoidant Man course. Again, 30% off that course by itself, 40% off the bundle of 2, 50% off the bundle of 3 at that link right down here at the bottom, bundle.adamlanesmith.com. Okay. Roseville, California. Can couples do this boot camp together? 100%. Any couples who are willing to do these courses together, it multiplies that effect. It's incredible because then you can have a shared language. Most of you, the problems in your relationship is that you don't know how to talk about the things you're feeling. So then you bring them up in the worst possible ways, which makes the other person terrified and run screaming. Or you don't bring them up at all. Most of the problem is not that you aren't compatible. The problem is that you don't know how to see if you're compatible, so you can't have conversations. So then you feel incompatible and you lose the person you love when you could have built it, but not because you're bad, because you don't have the skills. Watching the courses together gives you the skills together plus the framework. And you could start laughing and saying, oh, you're doing that thing from like video 7. Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, hey, let's work on it. Let's do this. Adam said to do this, right? And you can deploy that together. These courses are incredible for couples, but not mandatory that you take it as a couple. The research on this is fascinating. If one person does the work and begins changing, 76% of the time their spouse changes with them. 76%. Okay. Somebody has to start. Somebody has to start. But that's something we can change. Okay. There we go. Adam, how do you respond when people dismiss attachment theory? They think it's bogus pseudoscience. That's because there's a lot of bogus pseudo teachers out there who latch onto it and say, oh, my attachment style, it's like a zodiac sign. Oh, I know this, I'm this. Therefore, you have to accommodate. No. Okay. This is structured science. It's brain science, neurology. I've talked and worked with leading brain experts around the world. Okay. Cutting edge stuff about how we remap attachment styles through experiences. It's hormone theories, right? How your bonding hormones work in relationships. Again, cutting edge research. You've seen my interviews with these people on my channel. You've seen this work done. Okay. Attachment theory is a theory in the same way that the theory of gravity is a theory. Okay? A theory means a system that explains. That's what a theory is supposed to be. It's a system that explains a problem and the answer. There's a lot of theories out there. Most people equate theory with hypothesis. This is not an attachment hypothesis. We're not guessing. This is based on real fact and science. So I call it attachment science. Okay? That's what I do. How do we look for coaches like you in our area? I'm sorry, there are not coaches like me in your area, to be honest with you. My husband and I do better in office. Fully understand that, Brandy. I really get that. The problem is that a lot of couples therapy, the research shows makes it worse, whether you're in office or not. There are not therapists or coaches much like me, much anywhere. I wish there was. I wouldn't have to be out here on my crusade trying to help 1 billion people myself become securely attached. And I'm not doing that by myself. As I say, there's not coaches like me in your area. There are coaches that I have certified myself. I've got 5 of them right now. 2 of them have already rolled out. 3 more are getting ready to very quickly. There are 5 coaches working under me that work effectively with me, right? I understand the online thing can be challenging sometimes. I really hear that. Brandy, I would take a second look. I would honestly take a second look working with me and my team. But begin, right? Begin with these courses. Begin with the courses and then choose to see if you want to escalate from there, right? Because it's skill training over video calls. That's what we do. So down here, bundle adamlanesmith.com. That's the process. Brandy, probably, I say Brandy, sorry, Brandolyn. Brandolyn, one thing that you might want to do, that you and your husband might want to give a shot, is I have How to Build a Secure Marriage. I have a video course built for you as a couple, okay? How to build a secure marriage. Inside there is the exact blueprint of what a healthy, successful marriage looks like. Guys, drop me a chat, in chat, drop me a me if this is you, okay? If you didn't grow up in a family system that showed you what a man and woman should be doing for each other in love and kindness. If you don't know the purpose of marriage at all, besides giving each other good feelings till one of you dies. If you don't know how to have the hardest conversations in a way that preserves and protects and even grows your trust with each other. If that's you and you don't have those, drop a me in the chat. But I want you to know that How to Build a Secure Marriage, that video course, is designed to show you the 6 pillars of secure marriage and how you build them. If they've been broken, if there's an affair, financial challenges, anger, resentment, the second half of that course is built to show you how to repair a marriage if there's issues, even from the brink of divorce, even where couples therapists have told you to give up. That course is built for people anywhere in the romantic cycle who want to learn finally what a marriage should look like and why marriage even matters. Okay? How to build a secure marriage. That's going to be absolutely crucial. Okay? That's the process. What if you're trying to love an avoidant woman? The Avoidant Man course works exceptionally well for building a relationship with an avoidant woman, to be honest with you. 99% of the information in there is still going to be applicable. The difference will be the male sex drive. It'll switch out a little bit. It's going to be a little bit different for the female sex drive, but I have other material on that here on this channel. That's the biggest switch that you'll have to make. Honestly, male sex drive to female sex drive inside that module. That's going to be one change. But the vast majority of the information in that course works with working with an avoidant woman, working with an avoidant human being at all. The How to Love an Avoidant Man course should work. It's just everyone here I talked with all wanted how to love an avoidant man. That was the number one metric. So it works quite well with avoidant women. Me, okay. Sarah, Sienna, I see that. Okay. Nicole, gotcha. Yep, you guys are feeling that, right? You didn't grow up with the structure. That's why I built these courses. Guys, you know what a course is? It's a self-paced learning program. That's what a course is. You pace it as fast or as slow as you want to go. You own the course license, so you can go through it again and again and again and again and again. This is not rent a course for a month or watch it once and you're done. Watch it as many times as you want. Watch it by yourself, then watch it with your spouse, then watch it again by yourself, and watch it again when you hit a problem. Watch it again when you have this issue. Keep watching those information that's available there. There's extensive exercises inside the marriage course to do together as a couple or on your own, right? This is not watch a couple videos and everything is magically better. Watch them and do the homework I give you inside the self-paced learning programs, courses. Make sense? 30% off an individual course. If you just want to grab one right now and get going, okay. 40% off the bundle of two, 50% off the bundle of three, 50% off those courses, plus 3 free gifts deployed inside there. Make sure you guys click that link. Okay. I'm gonna drop it in chat in case you need a clickable link. But there it is, bundle.adamlanesmith.com. Okay. I do not want you to miss this flash sale. It is running out tomorrow. I'm running right now because so many of you have told me you've had an awful September. Your anxiety is through the roof. So many people have come into my comment sections and said, Adam, I am just like really being eaten up right now by stress. Many of you have lost your partners and broken up. Many of you are thinking about breaking up. These courses can help you prevent the bad mistakes from happening, but they can also lean you into good directions. You know, here from my channel, we don't just focus on stopping the bad. We build the good. And that's what those courses are designed to help you do. Building the good, loving relationship structure that you never knew was possible. I had an intake with a new client this morning, and she was walking me through her life structure of how basically she has never understood that she can work with somebody else. So every time she walks into a conflict, a problem, a fear, an issue, anything, her brain instantly just defaults to, how am I going to do this alone? Right? It was a massive aha moment for her to hear, you shouldn't have to do it alone. You should only have a partner that does it with you, that works with you, that doesn't make your life harder, makes it better. Doesn't make problems harder, makes them better. Solves with you, resolves with you, repairs with you, enhances your odds of success. You connect to them and feel fulfilled and better after your time together instead of drained and exhausted. Your partner should be the person your brain goes to. Okay? That was an aha moment for her. It might be an aha moment for some of you right now. Again, secure attachment is not the point. If being secure and then sitting in your home for the rest of your life watching football and drinking beer, if that was the target, that's a terrible target. Who cares, right? That's the absence of pain. Okay, cool. We're going to get you to an absence of pain. Well, hey, there's a lot of substances that can temporarily get you to the absence of pain. Why secure attachment? Because secure attachment opens the door for the best thriving experiences where your quality of life goes up, where you have greater odds of success at your goals, where you are more comfortable and fulfilled in your situations and connections, where people make your life better and help you solve problems and rejuvenate you after a tough day. And they are encouraging so that you have greater odds of success than you ever had by yourself. People should be a multiplier for effect in your life, but that's only possible, exclusively possible through secure attachment. That's why the attachment bootcamp shows you how to stop the damage and begin building the good. That's why How to Love an Avoidant Man doesn't just show you, okay, how to not lose him or her, but how to build a loving, thriving, secure relationship that increases vasopressin, trust, connection, value for both of you. And then moving into how to build a secure marriage, building an incredible union that supports a legacy, growth, joy, fulfillment, where you are more passionately in love at 20 years than you were at 1 year. Not watching your happiness dwindle off and hope that one of you dies gracefully. That's not the game. Okay? Secure attachment is the doorway that you're trying to get through to the life you've always wanted. Secure attachment is the bottleneck, though, and you have to have it or you cannot have the life that you want. That's why I have these 3 self-paced learning programs available. Okay? Becky says, I love this with you concept. Feels good to the brain. I'm exhausted. That's it. That is it right there. Right, Becky, that's it. Right, with you. If you didn't have someone to do this with, of course you're going to be exhausted. Okay? This sounds great. Do you ever provide group Zoom meetings? For the courses? Yes. So right now what I'm doing is I'm doing live Q&As about once a month. I pick one of the courses, I roll through and do a live Q&A. So every quarter, each course gets a live Q&A. If you have all three courses, you get all three Q&As. So every month you're doing a live Q&A structure with me. If you guys want to do that, that's included. That's a benefit. That's a bonus of owning the course. Once you own the course, you get all these live Q&As with me. How'd you like to have 12 live Q&As with me over the next year while learning how to stop the pain and grow a foundation of health and security to then enhance your romantic life, maybe with an avoidant partner, or if you're avoidant, how to tell your partner what you're looking for and needing and what to expect from them, and then building that structured safety and romance. And then as you move into committed relationship, building a structure that's loving and fulfilling, where every day you get up excited and happy and you are pumped to see their sleeping face instead of thinking, oh no, not you again. You're pumped and excited, and your life is now enriched and greater chances of success in your long term goals and everything because of your relationship. That's the point with you. And you're doing the same for them in a way that doesn't exhaust you, it actually invigorates you. When you're in that structure, you are biochemically rewarded for meeting their needs, and they are biochemically rewarded for meeting yours. That's the benefit of a secure relationship. Okay? That's the whole point of all of this. You can't really thrive without this. You can thrive as an avoidant person financially and business wise, but then what happens? Midlife crisis, multiple divorces, deep unhappiness, a sense of increasing despair and existential dread. What is it all for? You can financially thrive without secure attachment and have all the trappings of success, but you will hate your life. Secure attachment is the doorway you must go through to reach the life you've always wanted. There are no shortcuts and there are no other doors. I'm sorry. I wish that there were. But I'm going to say this. It's not easy to build secure attachment because your nervous system will at times freak out and be scared. There's a lot of things you have to face down. But it's also not necessarily complicated. It's a simple process when you know what to do. Me and my coaches are trained in this. I built the programs to help you do it. It's built there. Okay. When you need help, you need people who know what to do, the exact mechanisms. One could say that a car's engine is very simple, right? A mechanic can look at it and go, oh, yeah, it's this. This makes sense. Let's replace this. Let's fix this, do this. This isn't plugged in. I need to do this. Here's this. But if you've never worked on a car before, you're going to look at the engine and go, I don't know what to do. It's just not fixable. I just need a new car. When you're an auto mechanic, simple. Makes sense. This here, do this. But that's when you've specialized into it, which is why I'm the attachment specialist, because I've specialized into this and I've certified my trained attachment coaches to be able to do this. And I built this into the courses for you. So if you need help, right, courses are a great place to begin. Courses are a great place to begin. As a middle-aged, there is hope. As a middle-aged woman, I just realized how deep my level of lack of trust is with everyone, how skeptical I am. My son told me this past year it hurts him that I don't trust him. There is hope. That's something I hear overwhelmingly, either from avoidant people or from quiet, disorganized people. I hope that you've watched my quiet, disorganized videos about lack of trust in others and how it drives them away. And you're going to accidentally push away the best, healthiest people in your life and attract the most unhealthy. That's the cost. You don't know how to keep yourself safe. You don't know how to build a good relationship, so you never do. You push out the options that are good and pull in the options that are bad. Or you push out all good and bad options and you live in starvation mode and you think that's all you can get. That's a problem. Okay. I want you guys to understand right now that we have these courses on sale today and tomorrow. Okay. I do not want you to miss this down at the bottom. Bundle.adamlanesmith.com. Do not miss that. Okay. 50% off the bundle of 3 with 3 free gifts. There are guides in there. Say this, not that, right? Scripting, showing you what to say, what not to say, by the way. There's all kinds of gifts and in that bundle. Go click, see the free gifts. Okay. Click through and see what's going to be useful to you. I don't want you to go away today without knowing that there is hope And I built those courses to show you what to do. That's what they are there for. Make sure you are using them. Okay. If you're going to get a course, get it now. Don't wait till next week and go, oh man, I can't believe I paid double for all of this. I missed the gifts. I don't want you to do that. Okay. And I say this because I had attachment issues. I know what it feels like to miss a window. It feels horrible. Are financing options available for your coaching or courses? There are right there on the site, depending on your region. We have things like Affirm, we have PayPal, we have options based on region. Okay. Go click in. There's payment plan stuff. Go click in and see what your options are. You can put these away and do some work on it and pay them off over time. For those of you who feels like it's a little bit out of your limit right now, I understand. I want to make this available for you so that you can get started today and not wait another 5 years till finances clear up. Get work on it now, pay it off over time. It's one of the best options right there. I want to make sure you guys know what is available. How long does it take to get through the course on average? That really depends on the person and how fast they want to go. Okay. Some people grab a course and they just feel a little better and forget about it. I don't want that to be you guys. That's not who you are. Okay. Most people grab a course, go through it. Sometimes they watch it on single speed and they go through the entire thing in one go and then go back and take more notes. I recommend this option. Okay. Watch it once, go absorb, go back, take detailed notes on the pieces that really stood out to you and that really stand out to you on the second go. Okay, highly recommended. It kind of depends. You can also plug away at this 20 minutes a week, 20 minutes a night. For 20 minutes, I will take one of these courses or one of these videos. I break the courses down into bite-sized digestible videos, start to finish. So you can go through them one video a night, you or your partner, one video a night, 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 40 minutes here, just little pieces. Go through them. And again, you can double the speed if you have to, or 1.5, whatever. You can go through them that way, even if you have a busy schedule. I built these courses for people who are massively busy, who have kids, who are exhausted, and who don't have 10 hours a day to just sit and watch videos. That's what I've built these courses for. First time seeing your channel, I'm so happy. Mighty One, I'm glad you're here. Very glad you're here, okay? Really, really, really glad to be able to work with you and help you here. Please keep watching videos. There's so much information here on this channel. But everybody out there, I'm going to say it one more time, bundle.adamlanesmith.com. This flash sale is going to be going away after tomorrow. I do not want you to miss out on these courses right now, especially all the free gifts that are included and all the savings that are included. Check in there, get what you need, start fixing your attachment today. Don't wait any longer. Bundle.adamlanesmith.com. I'm going to drop that in chat. Everybody who is here, I am here to assist. I am here to help. You're welcome to email me and my team at support@adamlanesmith.com. Support@adamlanesmith.com is the best possible way to reach us. We are here to help. We are here to assist. We can give you answers to questions. We can give you options of how to get started. But again, do not miss that flash sale. I don't want anyone to email me next week and say, Adam, if only. Okay, grab your courses now. Let's get going. I am going to be coming back again tomorrow for a live stream. Tomorrow, same time, same place, 11 a.m. U.S. Central Time, same time slot we're in right now. I'll be here. You take care of yourselves. Give it some thought. Don't take too long because that flash sale is going to go away. But get your courses and start now. If you're starting by yourself and you include your partner later, great. If you start with a partner, fantastic. If you're single, start it now, do your work, and become ready for the best relationship of your life. That's what this is for. Okay, self-paced learning so that you can get the skills you need to have the experiences you're looking for to remap your brain and achieve the best relationship outcomes. Remember, secure attachment is a doorway. You have to go through that doorway to reach the life you've been dreaming of. You have to. There is no shortcut and there's no other path. Take care of yourselves, everybody. I will see you again on the live stream tomorrow. In the meantime,